Goes 2 for 2. Jake, 21 straight years the Spurs have made the playoffs. Last year, as tough as any for them to crack the top 8.
That goes to show you how talented of a coach Greg Popovich is. And at the beginning of the year, Ed, if I had told you without Leonard on the court, that a lineup of Paul Gasol, LaMarcus Aldridge, Rudy Gay, DeJounte Murray, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, and Kyle Anderson would be the 7th seed in the West and make the playoffs, would you have believed me?
It takes a great conductor. Throws it down. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
LaMarcus Aldridge trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Free throw is good to cap off the three-point play. And the lead is down to 3. Grizzlies own the basketball. To Jaren Jackson. Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Jaren Jackson at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Gets it in the right corner. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. Terrific vision. And scores. Strong take.
This is like a boxing match. If you fight against a great boxer, if he keeps jabbing you at the face, eventually that body will open up. You keep giving up layups like that, boom, a body blow is on the way.
Deep 2 there. Won't go.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Wraps him up. That's intentional. And the ref calls it.
Wow, maybe a design disruption right there. Or probably just an accident.
Oh, the whistle. Jake, take your hands off of me.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 4.
Picked up by the Spurs. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Won't go down.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
He gets it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Kyle Anderson matched up with DeRozan. To Jaren Jackson. Jaren Jackson with the dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Memphis with the rock. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
To Jaren Jackson. And the basket good at the rim.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
DeRozan. Missed it. Jumper's good.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
Now Pop calls for time. His guys have flat out sleepwalked. It's been a brutal first quarter.
These moments as a player are extremely exciting. Let me tell you why. For the team that's losing, this is a true defining character moment for them. So many teams can just fall over, roll over, quit, think about the next game. But the true competitive teams, the ones that really actually want to continue to claw and fight, they're going to find a way to get back in this ball game. They may not get back into it scoring a lot of points right away, but they're going to keep chipping away at this monster.
DeRozan. Knocked loose. Picked up by Memphis. To Jackson. Off the assist.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
DeMar DeRozan. Huge block. Mills in possession. His guys down big. And scores.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Josh Jackson above the on that.